Hey everybody, this is Corey Salty Truth Floyd, and welcome to the Geek Report. Amazon is adding another video game adaptation under their belt. The head of Warner Brothers had a oh no moment. All that and just a really weird week this week on the Geek Report. Hey everybody, welcome to the Geek Report powered by Amerime Media. I'm Corey Salty Truth Floyd. Of course, right next to me is my number two, Demon Engine.
What's up, everybody?
And down with us today, Hellspawn Cosplay, Dimitri is old.
What up, B?
Also,
What up?
head honcho of Blurred Station.
I'm not gonna say the head honcho of Blurred Station, but I'm the head guy at Blurred and Powerful. But Blurred Station, I'm still associated with them in a very productive way.
Head honcho of Blurred and Powerful, but still giving big ups to Blurred Station.
Yes. We're retooling some things. It's been a struggle, yo. These tech startups are no joke.
Oh, I'm well aware. I'm well aware. Of course, you guys know what's going on here. Every week, we talk about some hits in the news, and you guys sit with us. We chat, we talk a little shit about it, and you might learn a thing or two. First and foremost, before we get rolling, make sure you are hitting the subscribe button right down there. You better hit that thing, and then you hit the bell icon so you can be updated on anything and everything coming from Amerime Media. Gentlemen, are we ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
Bust a move. All right, so a Mass Effect series has been announced, and it's going to be produced and released on Amazon Prime. Amazon's just collecting them now at this point.
They're pretty good at it. It looks like it.
Like right now, they've got Fallout, and around the corner, we still have the Warhammer Henry Cavill produced project,
and God of War,
and Mass Effect.
There's a possibility. There's been a push towards it. There may be a possibility we get more Steven Universe.
Wait, what?
There's been a push for a continuation of Steven Universe.
I mean, hopefully, it's Steven Universe figures out his life, but we'll get to that. Thank you, but as long as we get projects with the same amount of love, effort, like we did with Fallout, I think this is going to be good.
Well, yeah, I think that's the thing. Is like Amazon has the constant influx of money coming into it, so.
But it comes down to the writing. That's
this is true. This is true.
Anything can look good, but then when it starts to play out, you can have a whole catastrophe on your hands.
But see, that's the thing, though. The Mass Effect series has always been really written well, and if you take Fallout as an example, taking something from the Mass Effect universe and like adapting it shouldn't be too hard.
This is true. I mean, so far, when it's come to most of Amazon's productions, I've been pretty satisfied. I think the only issue I ever have is how they market their shows, because sometimes I'll have a second season of a show come out, and I was the last one to know. As a matter of fact, that happened with Upload. Side note, amazing show.
But see, the thing is, like the word of mouth that these shows garner is a testament to how good it is. Like Reacher doesn't get a whole bunch of advertisement, but everyone knows about that show one way or another.
Well, first off, pretty decent book series. Mm-hmm. Very, very odd movie with Tom Cruise.
Movies. There was two of them.
Yeah,
I believe.
it's just weird because it's like if you ever read the book and then you see Tom Cruise, you're like, yeah, this ain't it.
Right. But Alan Richardson fits the role. But see, now back to this Mass Effect thing. The real question isn't about the writing.
Mm.
You know, in the day and age that we live in, post-election, the question is Shepard going to be a dude or a chick? Is Shepard going to be a dude or a chick? Who's the point of view going to be from? Is it going to be from Garrus? Garrus is like the universally like the best, the most loved character in that entire series.
True.
Besides one, maybe the Krogans. I don't know. But yeah, like, come on. Like, is it going to be a dude or a chick?
Non-binary.
That's cheating, nigga. Like,
more than likely, it's gonna be a guy. That I'm just gonna go with.
You sure about that?
I don't know because I don't know because
Fallout's protagonist was a female.
True. That's why I'm kind of thinking it'll because I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see.
But you notice how there's no hemming and hawing about that either. Like
That's because the character is all their own.
But see, that's the thing. Like,
at least that's what I think.
But see, that's a character that is like an avatar of the player themselves. You wouldn't think would be an issue, but apparently, if it's a black man that happens to be in samurai armor, or even a Japanese woman, you know what I mean? Like, it's a problem. But you know, and it's just funny to me. It's just really funny to me that all these people have problems with female protagonists, but then yet they've been playing Samus Aran or Lara Croft, or you know what I mean? Like, they've been playing all these characters for decades, and all of a sudden now it's a problem to be a female in the Star Wars universe for a video game. The fuck?
Shit's getting weird.
Getting weird. It's been weird.
Right. Now, speaking of Fallout, Macaulay Culkin, he's going to be joining the cast of season 2, which takes place in New Vegas. They still haven't said who he's playing, but my theory, Benny.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the Fallout franchise to give a prediction or to give an opinion on that. I mean, I tried playing the game once. I think it was New Vegas. I tried, and I'm like, yo, this is no. I think it was Fallout 4. It was Fallout 4 that I tried to play, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? And I didn't know I was supposed to get out of the vault. I didn't know what the fuck a vault was. And then like once I'm out there, I'm like, oh, there's like mutants. Like, this is like some RoboCop shit. Like, I'm good. Like, it was either like, to me, it was either RoboCop or like Judge Dredd. I'm like,
you'd be closer with Judge Dredd.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I could be playing Destiny. I'm good. And I went back to Destiny. I can't play Destiny anymore because what the fuck is that about now?
Don't. Now I'm sad.
Yeah, man. Fucking sad about that shit. I've been playing Destiny for 10 years, and now that entire studio is like, what? Like, now just giving me just regurgitated shit. All right. So let me dive into Wukong.
I done had a whole thing. I was like, I'm gonna play Destiny with my kid one day. Well, my girlfriend showed me a video. This couple playing with their kid. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. I got upset. Not because I'm not a dad, but because I can't play fucking Destiny anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, people in Destiny, boy. I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble.
That's still a dream cosplay for me, though. Is my Titan. Like, but see, that's a lot of armor. Like, and now here I am putting together a Predator. Like, it's not a lot of fucking armor.
Right.
I'm taking it back to the days of Destiny 1. If I cosplay my Titan, I'm walking out in full chatter white.
Don't worry. In like 3 years, Dimitri's going to pop up with a whole Space Marine outfit.
See, there was a time There was a time where Halo was it for me. I mean, I'm looking at Master Chief's helmet right there. Like I'm.
Oh no, I'm talking about Warhammer Space Marine.
That's a lot. That's a
What?
lot heavy and hot.
For,
I'm just saying, like the tabletop games. Like, listen, there are different tiers of nerds, right? You got your comic book nerds, you got your video game nerds, you got your D&D nerds, and then you got your Warhammer nerds. I am not putting together little miniatures and then building sets around it just so I can make up my own stories. I'm not doing that. That's not. I got no.
You don't have to do that.
That's
Now
what
that we
that's
got
that's
Space
what
Marine too.
when I
got
used
the
to go
game.
when I used to okay maybe, but going into like the toy stores and seeing like miniatures and people painting the little shit for,
I
and
could
even
never
seeing
do that.
no, I'm good. I just got convinced to put puff paint on my Zentai suit for my fucking Predator. Like I'm like, I'm not doing that. And I saw how good it
I
looked.
love
Like,
the lore
I
for it.
guess I'm doing that.
Listen. I still have to paint the figures I got for Cyberpunk,
Mm.
and which, by the way, hopefully Mike Pondsmith will be coming back to Philadelphia to pack some plugged, because that is where we are going to be next month.
Did we get your back child support?
Shut your simple ass up! Stop bringing that up around people.
No,
Damn,
that's your goddamn daddy.
that is not my dad. And don't you dare. Better not. Next news piece, please.
I am 100% prepared for this.
Yes,
I need it.
a follow up to Godzilla Minus One has been announced, and I'm not gonna lie. With the quality of work they did for the budget that they had, it says something it says something a lot about how we make films over here.
Because they made this shit like on like what 12, $13 million.
About $13 million,
Yeah.
and it got the Oscar for visual effects.
Well, it doesn't hurt that man was a menace.
Yo,
That man was.
the largest pair of black Air Forces ever made.
Oh.
Man,
You know what? And the thing is, like, with Americans being all bluster and all kinds of stuff, you would think that we would produce. You know what? That's a lot. Let me start talking because Godzilla was out here doing WWE moves out here in his American journey. So all right, let me
That's
shut
what
up.
I'm saying. I can't.
Let me shut up.
Both of them on some fucking timing.
Yeah. Yeah.
-1 is everybody can get it. American Godzilla is like, I really want to sleep, but if you don't let me sleep, I'm gonna go on a fucking spree.
Nah,
He was just crash out timing
Nah,
that whole fucking movie.
American Godzilla was fucking Frieza. He was like, "Hello, monkey."
In that second movie when he saw Kong clearly did not want to smoke. He was like, wait.
We gotta get down there. We gotta get there. He was like, "Nah, nigga, you here? I'm here too." So it's not all my nigga. It's on site. Like, let's get it. Like,
this movie was one of the most profitable films of last year.
Yeah.
I was like, they were pulling out nine figures after making it for a low, not even $15 million.
But see, that's a testament to not only good writing, but like, just taking care of the property. And then like, I can't help but to side eye all three Venom movies. You know what I mean? Like, y'all, yeah. And like I said, I Sony will never fucking get it. And like, there's so many different examples as to how to do it well. And like and Hollywood is like, collapsing on itself because of the budgets. They think that people want XYZ when we really want ABC.
Like
I think
you don't have to throw all your money at it for it to work right.
no. And I was telling someone the other day, like some of the best movies I've ever seen were just like character driven movies, like Lucky Number 11
Ooh, that's a good one.
or even like Smoking Aces. You know what I mean? Both of those movies came out in the
Yeah.
same year, and it was nothing but like straight up, granular, like tactile action, but they're like real characters that you actually remember. You know what I mean? So all of this CGI, all this, and they're about to slash all that shit in half when it comes to the budget because they're about to start using AI in a lot of different ways. And it's madness. It's madness that things are changing the way that they are.
And you have and it's I'm still amazed because the quality of work they did with the amount of money, it reminded me of Agatha all along.
Mm-hmm.
That entire Disney Plus series,
Mm-hmm.
$40 million
Meanwhile, you look at Secret Invasion, and that bitch was like 250.
for reasons I will never understand.
Because they had to shoot it twice.
Because I was just like, oh, oh, this was not it.
Yeah,
I
Agatha was
just
good though.
Agatha was great.
It was. I mean, if you watch all of the breakdown videos between Screen Crush or Heavy Spoilers, like they like, damn, they really went in on that shit.
Oh yeah. Here's a good now. Alien Romulus came out, and by the way, excellent, excellent film. A great return to form. It was directed by Fede Alvarez. But now Ridley Scott, he wants to come back and direct the next one.
That seems like a mistake.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, don't. I'm like, listen, don't let, don't let him come back. It's like, listen, you had a semi decent run with it. Someone else picked up the ball, and they slammed it in. Listen, you're about to make another historically inaccurate movie that's going to be fun, and this time with Denzel Washington. That look, just stick with that. That's cool.
Nah, it's not enough. You want more?
See, the thing is, like, when it comes to these, like, because I've been diving deeper and deeper into the lore of Alien and the Yautja or the Predators ever since I
Hmm.
started doing this cosplay, and we should have been getting more Predator movies or animations or something. Like
Yep.
they they've pissed away that entire franchise over the last 40 years, and it doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
Doesn't make sense because it's so dope. Like even never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
Because
No.
I'm sitting thinking about like
Don't.
comics and
Yes,
games.
because that's exactly where I wanted you to go.
Yeah, between the comics and the games, like
Right.
there's so many different types of predators out there that and like the different stories and we've been stuck with what the white male protagonist or what I mean, like them coming to earth, like it's all the same stale shit when there's so much more out there that they could just play with.
They're too afraid.
Mm.
It's listen. But we already talked about this in other Geek Report. There's more Predator projects on the way. As a matter of fact, Hellspawn, he informed me not too long before we started. There's going to be a animated anthology series, and I think that's fucking awesome.
So like the two options that they're like, yeah, like you got a couple of timelines. We're gonna talk about the pirate one and we're gonna talk about the samurai one, right? And like there's a third one in that whole anthology series that they're not talking about now. What I would love to speculate is what that third one could be. If you got samurais and you got pirates, what else is left for the predators to hunt?
What if a predator showed up during a heat wave in World War I?
And how is that interesting?
I don't know. I'm spitting ideas.
Why would you go to World War One?
I don't know. I've
Like,
been reading. Listen. I've been on a very historical war thing lately, so
okay.
that's probably why my brain went there first.
They use that as their reason to
What
fucking
what,
death toll
what
this shit
about
down.
what if there was a heat wave of Chicago during the mob era and we have a predator back then?
Why do you keep going to heat wave?
Listen, I like the idea that they like to show up in conflicts of heat. I always like that. I always like that idea.
The only time that happened
Even
was the
though,
Predator 2.
yeah, but also in the first Predator, they were also smack dab in the middle of the jungle.
Well,
So it started a thing in my brain. I know it's not canon.
but that's just okay.
I know
I'm like,
I know it's not canon. It's just a thing in my head. Just let's
okay,
just move on.
I, I okay,
Because I already know exactly what you're about to say.
okay. So let's try an original idea now, and instead of something that's derivative, and let's.
That's wild.
and,
You just let the man call you Hollywood? That's wild.
I
Listen,
mean,
listen.
dog. He
It said, listen. I
just
know.
said the same
I'm.
movie that they've already made at least twice, and they reference both of them. The fuck,
Yep.
like so? No, he's not making nothing new. So no, I mean we can't go with that idea.
But
We're gonna. How about this? How about this? Maybe something in the future. You know,
okay.
something. And I mean, if you want if you want to mix franchises and have
Predator
something
versus
interesting,
Cyberpunk.
All right.
there's
Hmm.
that. There's that. But what if what if the prey is something that the predator can't see through his biomask because it has no heat source? And
Okay.
if we're mixing properties because they're all at one point was direct not all of them, but you know what I'm saying, like why not have fun with it? Like why not just send it to like I don't know, a future where maybe Skynet is a thing.
That would be interesting. My only question is, would they find would they find Skynet to be good game? Because they're just like it's a robot.
But see
Eh.
it depends on like to me I'm thinking it's all about the toughness of the prey.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because yeah, like it's just a robot, but the robot is a thinking supercomputer. And if it's able to come up with strategies that outwits the predator itself, then that could be fun. And again,
That would have its curiosity.
yeah. And then like the thing is you wouldn't be able to see it because it has no heat signature, you
So they
know?
have to
This is how
start
I know.
relying on their other version of vision.
Right.
This
Okay.
is how you know no one cared about Joker 2. Considering this has been up here for a while, and we still haven't talked about it.
Oh yeah. But you know what? You're right. David Zaslav here looking like he's in a hostage situation, which he should be. Uh, he decided to finally step out and say that Joker 2 was disappointing. I mean, there's so many things that comes to mind when I think of David Zaslav, Warner Brothers, and disappointing. It's like where do I start? How you handle Cartoon Network?
Mm.
We were forced to sit down with 2 seasons of Velma. This is like Batgirl. It's just like you. I was like, you're disappointed. You sat down at some point and watched this movie before all of us, and you said 200 million, huh? Okay.
Well, the thing is, Zaslav comes from overseas, and he's all about like reality television, right? He understands that people like garbage. Okay, the only reason he's saying something now is because the numbers are finally in. he wasn't gonna say shit about it before it released or even when it was in its its theatrical run.
Shit. Everyone else on the project already jumped fucking shit. Todd Phillips jumped. Yeah. Thanks to lip readers of TikTok, we knew Joaquin Phoenix was done.
Mm.
I was just like, yo. I think the only one who was really trying to push for it was Lady Gaga.
I guess I don't know. I after its like abysmal first weekend debut, I stopped hearing about it as far as like any kind of.
I watched it,
Yeah.
and I had so many different concerns, and I was just like, so y'all already was taking a weird risk by turning this into a musical, and y'all spent $200 million on this musical, and none of your songs are even original, and you hired Lady Gaga. It was just like, now the one thing that everyone else hates about the movie, I personally love, and that's the ending. I thought that was great.
I was pissed about that movie the whole way through.
I'm just like, you find this disappointing. It's like every financial move you've made with Warner Brothers has been disappointing. Like, bro, come on. Like, you should have just not said anything at this point.
Was he
Like,
asked? Like what was the context of this conversation?
I have no idea. I truly don't, because I'm just like, dog, you've caught, like, ever since you've gotten the chair, you've lost the company money. This is just like, I'm just like, every move you make, I'm just like, how are you still sitting here? Should y'all have? Don't y'all have one of those shareholders meetings where y'all need to discuss some shit? But that's just me. Let's go to the next one.
Saying shareholders aren't creatives,
You're
and
right.
creatives aren't executives. So if someone's focus is trying to get the most profit out of whatever they're doing, they're not going to be thinking about the creativity, the creative integrity of the property that they're putting out there. That's why so much shit like this right here. The fuck, Simon
Oh,
Kinberg.
yes,
What has Simon
yes.
Kinberg done?
Simon can. I'll tell you. I will tell you. You know what he did?
I know what he did, but you tell everybody else.
This is the man who wrote X-Men: The Last Stand, and then they let him write and direct X-Men: Dark Phoenix.
I still have not seen that, and I don't. I'm
think
good.
I
That's a
watched
good
both
thing.
movies, and I still can't remember a scene out of either of them.
And here's the crazy part, Demon. You don't remember this. We went to the premiere of it.
But you don't remember seeing it?
I remember going to the premiere.
We went to the premiere of it, and me and Queen Neat were we were done.
Oh, shit. I think I shut my brain off like 10 minutes into the movie.
I could understand that. I don't. Sadly, I don't have that mental upgrade.
I remember more of the snacks and how the popcorn tasted.
But now, y'all want this. Y'all want. He's considering continuing the Skywalker saga. No one wants that.
First of all, I thought we were done with the Skywalkers.
I thought we wrapped that thing up.
And I thought Dave Filoni was supposed to be like in charge of the direction of what's going on with Star Wars now. Where is this reporting coming from? This seems like something that Watch Mojo will put out there, or
I got Variety, IGN. Yeah, it's a couple. It's in a couple spots.
Ugh.
Yeah. I'm just like, first off, keep Kingsburg away from any existing franchise. He needs to go make his own thing because it's just I
No, he
don't
doesn't.
yo.
No, he doesn't, because that sounds like some Rebel Moon mentality, and we saw how that went down. So, no,
Oh,
just no,
it's-
no. Like, some people just don't need to create anything.
why you have to bring up trauma, sir?
Some people aren't meant to create. Some people are just meant to destroy.
I
That was
mean, it makes sense to me.
ugh.
Hey,
I'm
all
just
right,
like,
well, no.
but here's the thing. At once upon a time, Zack Snyder was doing decent work. I failed to see any of that ever coming from Simon Kingsburg.
Kid,
Yet they keep
what decent work has Zack Snyder done besides one movie?
uh
No,
hey,
no, no, no. I'll give him two.
Dang.
I'll give him two. Out of everything that he's ever done, I'll give him two. I'll give him 300. I give
Which
him
two
Man of
movies
Steel.
were that?
300 and Man of Steel.
hey, when he first redid the zombie movie, you know,
I wait. He did 300.
yeah, he did
Yes.
300. Yeah.
I think I only like 300 because the actor.
Because of the
What
what?
is his name?
What, Gerard Butler?
Yeah,
Gerard Butler.
I only liked it because of Gerard Butler, and I only liked him because of Phantom of the Opera.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You really
Um.
you
But
really
yeah,
do love the opera. But
yeah. That's the thing. Like, what has he done that's been good other than those two things for you to say he's been doing decent work?
all right, listen, when I say decent, I mean competent. Like it's like he made it. It wasn't hard. It wasn't absolutely horrible, and it was shot well. Like look, I'll give him. I'll give
I'm I'm
him
I'm gonna stay quiet and
Watchmen.
let you justify it. Oh, Watchmen.
I'll,
Okay,
i yeah,
I forgot about Watchmen. I forgot about Watchmen.
fair enough. I'll give him. Yo, all right. I feel like no one else saw this movie but me, but it was actually really good. Legend of the Guardians, The Owls of Gahul. That was actually a really cool animated movie.
The
But that's
fuck
just
is
me.
that?
It was it was
Point prove it.
it was a CGI movie. It came out
Point
in
prove it.
theaters.
What was it next?
He said, "Prove it, prove it."
Wow.
He's like, "You pulling shit out your ass now." Like,
Wow. I also enjoyed Man of Steel, and I had fun with Army of the Dead.
you call it Legends of what?
It was Legend of the Guardians, The Owls of Gahul. It was like Gahool, I think. And then and Dawn of the Dead.
It's a, it's a movie about owls, my nigga. Like, the fuck?
It's
Okay,
not.
so
It's not.
you're one of those guys that just likes everything, huh?
No, I don't. There's a lot of things I absolutely hate,
Mm,
but
mm.
but I but
I'm
I but I
judging.
but I also know that Zack Snyder has a finite ability, and he has some movies where he works right in his area, and he does fine.
Oh, okay. I actually remember that.
What?
Legends of the Guardians. I remember I
It
actually
was
watched. Do I remember it
no,
fully?
you don't
Hell no.
remember
I
it.
watched that shit once, and I was just like,
Yeah,
"Can I play my
I
game
thought
now?"
it was an okay movie. It was better than expected. I had more fun with that than the one with like Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and Jack Frost. But anyway,
That was another Legends movie, right?
yes, it was. I think it was
Um,
the thing, but uh, but
that
in
felt
this one,
I'll say that entire feel of that just feels like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. But okay.
Uh, uh,
You know,
that's not. I mean,
Turtles in Time?
yeah,
Yeah. That's how it felt.
okay, I can see that.
Just
But
just the feel of it.
can you see this? One of these is actually a Madame Tussauds wax figure. Which one is it?
The one on the right.
Demon, what do you think?
I am not sure.
The figure is the one on the left.
That wouldn't be that doesn't seem like an iconic like image of her. Like the one on the right would be. Like the one on the right would be one that you would see on any music video. The one on the left seems like something that she just kind of came out of, I like just walking the street on in LA or some shit. Okay.
Either way, Missy Elliott is pure witchcraft, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, she bathes in the blood of virgins. I swear to God.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo, it's like she stole.
believe
She's like she stole essence from, I don't know, whatever talent Sexy Red used to have. I don't know.
Nah,
I'm
like
kidding.
she's
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
no, she's telling the ballad of the richest road, and she's stealing the powers from other people. Like that's the path
Clearly,
because she is getting younger as she gets older.
clearly. Also, side note, it was very refreshing just to make sure they just kept Agatha a straight up villain. I appreciated it.
Well, as far as her backstory,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I can see how it could be annoying to always have a relatable villain when you don't need to have a relatable villain. You need to have someone who's just a bastard. So I get that.
Right.
Yeah.
But Madame Tussauds, at least they got this one right, because when it comes to some of our people, maybe fucking up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they contoured the fuck out of this one.
I feel like this had to, I feel like
Look at it.
I mean, you're not wrong. What's our next one, Demon? All right. So Warner Brother Games. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. I really am. It's like
like that is this just the screenshot alone feels 2012.
yeah, yet it still
Like I'm
looks
good.
better than versus the Suicide Squad versus Justice League.
Mm.
So Warner Brother Games, they made some announcements, and they're planning some new games. Of course, one of the first ones brought up was a new Batman game. Now, here's my problem. Y'all kind of shit the bed with Batman. You just put out another Batman game on Quest, Meta Quest, which is going well, but y'all kind of fucked up the whole Arkhamverse with that shit y'all call a game. And what else is going? Like, they lost over $100 billion with multiverses. Like, how are you? Like,
you
y'all
know what
so
they should do? They should wait a bit. We just got the absolutes. We should wait a bit. They should wait a bit before then they can put out absolute Batman and have it be even more brutal. Since he not killing motherfuckers, but out here removing limbs.
Is that the Batman that has the axe on his chest?
yes. The fucking unit. His Batmobile is a whole Tonka truck. Wonder Woman's from hell. I'm just like, do y'all realize? It just seems weird to be going back to doing a Batman game. Y'all, there's other options.
Nobody gonna play one of them game. The one Superman game is gonna fucking flop. Flash
No,
game is gonna
no,
fucking
no,
flop.
no. Actually, I remember seeing test footage years ago for a Flash game,
Years ago, that's just lost.
and it came like the issue was trying to figure out a proper fighting system for the Flash.
Make them spin dash niggas and call it a day.
You're just gonna Sonic it.
I don't give a fuck about Barry. Correction. No one gives a fuck about movie Barry. Comic book Barry, yeah.
I'm
He's
just
actually
saying.
good. Barry
I'm
in
just saying.
in any animated sense is
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. Go back to that Missy joint. Which one did you say was the real one?
It should be the one on the left.
Is the real Missy?
Yes. Why? Does your thing say it's the one on the right?
I'm looking at a video of Missy talking about the one on the left, like I said it was.
Oh shit!
You got me fucked up. You got me all wrong.
That means the source I got it from is fucked up too.
See. God damn it! See, I can't, man. Y'all.
Hey,
You got me looking all wrong, sending this stuff to people, and like, oh no, it's the one on the left, and they no. I was told it was. God damn it!
it happens, man.
Here, I sent it to you, Facebook Messenger, so you can see see Missy talk. You got me looking dumb. Got me out here sending stuff to people, and apparently we're all wrong. Okay, you know what?
Oh, I see. Fair enough. But DC, I mean, there's other like if you're gonna do DC games, you could there's so many more things you could do outside of Batman. It's unnecessary to still be beating a
DC
dead
won't do
horse.
shit outside of Batman.
Let's see. I think there's been I think the last time I saw, I think there was like 37 IP that has the Batman, like, being the center of it, whether it be animation projects or video games, movies. I think it was like 37. And then the next one behind that was Superman with like maybe 11. Something around that time that count.
That gap though.
But then that's even worse when it comes to like Wonder Woman, and they're supposed to be the big three,
Right.
All right then. So when you talk about a comic book company or a studio that has been bankrupt of ideas, it's always been DC. You know what I mean? And the reason why I say that is because Warner Brothers has had the DC license since the fucking 60s, right? And they didn't think to do a Justice League until when? Until Marvel does the fucking Avengers in 2012?
The Avengers came out in 2012. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all could have done Batman. You could have done a World's Finest with Christopher Reeve and Michael Keaton.
Oh, that would have been cool.
You could have done a big three with Linda Carter. You know what I mean? Like, all of them were still relatively young back then, 89, 90. Motherfuckers able to walk, not because they didn't fall off a horse or some shit. I mean, like it and y'all are creatively bankrupt for 40 or 50 years. And people still out here crying about how DC is the better company because they're more inclusive. It's not because they're more inclusive. They just ran through all the shit that they could possibly do. That's all white. They're like,
right.
All right, let's get this nigga a chance. Let's throw in Mr. Terrific. Let's throw in Hawkman. You know what I mean? Like let's do Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle? Like, get out of here.
They
Yeah,
have
it's
so many fucking characters that they can actually pull from. But when it comes to movies and shows, it's motherfucking Batman. It's the Batman. Even shit. We got a movie about fucking creatures of the nights and fucking magic.
And there's Batman.
Like,
right.
I'm
You're
so
like,
tired of this. I'm so tired of this orphan. I'm done with him. I don't want to deal with him no more. And now with Absolute Batman, I don't know which one's worse. The one that's beating up on fucking criminally insane and underpaid workers while committing tax fraud, or this one who's middle class yet out here just mutilating regular niggas and stealing government property.
with all the, with all the white
him.
privilege, with all the white privilege in the world.
Oh, white nigga. That's
yo,
money and white privilege. It's always his fucking superpower, and I'm so tired of it.
Oh, that's funny.
he really, but now we got Absolute Batman, who's just like, I'm a city engineer. I'm gonna stab you, but not kill you.
They took his money away. The stock market crashed. They took his money away. So now, instead of just beating your ass with an inch of your life, I'm taking off some limbs now.
Now talk.
Oh my goodness!
But yeah, so no, I
feel like Absolute Batman gonna create even more villains than regular Batman did.
But see, the thing is, like, this is true. He would, but the most creatively ambitious thing that I think DC is going to do at this point is going to be lanterns. You know, like, but if they're going to keep it to like an HBO like branded series, you know, they're going to go to like hard places. But I mean, when I say hard places, I'm talking about like understandably gritty subjects, because you don't go to HBO for some like you know, like pity pat like type shit. You go to HBO for
Lanterns.
Yeah, the Green Lantern joint that
Yeah.
Aaron Pierre.
So we're gonna find out how How's a pedo.
How who? Yeah, what? Well, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't go to HBO for that soft shit. Like, if anything, if HBO was going to be like doing some real comic book adaptation stuff that's along with that is like along the lines of their brand, they should have adapted Green Lantern and Green Arrow and had them motherfuckers back in the 70s with the cocaine and and yeah, where cocaine and crack was about to be a thing. But that's a little far afield for some folks, I guess.
Yeah. And then the next decade is like DC tackles the most roughest thing ever, Reaganomics. Oh, Static Shock.
Static. It's not. His name is not Static Shock.
Oh no, he gonna get shocked. He gonna get shocked when he realizes every episode's gonna end with him trying to tell a crackhead to do better.
Ooh.
HBO. Yo, wait, one last. Did you ever watch Titans?
I watched the first and maybe second season. Let's see. I remember Starfire getting her CGI fire. No, I don't. Did I? I don't think I saw the. Go ahead.
The first season was shit.
It was rough, yes, but you know, you give stuff a chance because you know, I want to see Hawk and Dove do some damage, and like they kind of did, and then they're gone because of Reacher, and then I don't remember. I don't remember what happened.
I would suggest you maybe finish it because the show, like, I'm actually working on a piece right now, just talking about it because I don't think people gave this show enough credit because it started off rough, but the landing was pretty sturdy.
Yeah,
I
because
was still shocked at how well Doom Patrol went off.
I'm gonna fight you.
Doom Patrol was depressing. No. I'm remembering that. I'm remembering having to deal with somebody's trauma because of that was a lot, my guy.
I was surprised. It was surprising.
No, Stargirl was actually pretty fun because those kids in high school were getting the fuck on when it came to the fighting.
That too.
I remember being really surprised. There's a lot of DC put out a lot of shit. Now
I'm
that I'm thinking
current.
about it.
I'm currently trying to schedule an episode where we all sit down for a stretch of time and just talk about the DC properties that have been out for the last few years because they weren't all bad. There was actually some good stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fight
and
you.
just an overall assessment. All right, Demon. Okay.
Look
That
at the
is
time.
that is the Geek Report for the week. So it's time for, according to Demon, it's time for us to go. And of course, Hellspawn, it was an absolute pleasure to have you in
Oh,
today.
I
Really
appreciate it.
appreciate you
I,
all
pre-
time, every
I
time.
appreciate the
I'm
invitation. I
glad
do.
that you were here. Happy to have you back. As for you, Corey, I'm about to run your fucking fate.
All right, folks. We'll see you next week. Please be well. Be sure to subscribe to Amerime Media and take care of yourselves.
All right, y'all. Yeah, be
Peace.
careful and be safe, especially if you're black.
Especially.